Come again to J Progress Entertainment. My people, just like I have said a few nights ago, being in any one of these foreign countries, whether America, Canada, or England, if you weren't born in these countries, it doesn't matter how long you have been in those countries. It doesn't matter what you have done for those countries. You could have been in the military. You could have played the best sports for them. You could have put them on the map for whatever reason. When time comes and there is any discrepancy or there is anything out of place with your status, the decision will be made to send you back from once where you came. Katrina Morris, big up yourself. Shauna Vernon, big up yourself. And I'm saying that, my people, now we have a family who is faced with the bitter reality of being sent back to Jamaica at the end of September when they have an interview with the Canadian immigration. They could be deported back to Jamaica. And I don't mean one of them. I mean an entire family. How long have they been there? One who is called TAMARRI Lindo, who has been in Canada now for 6 years. They were granted a 1-year visa to stay after they have applied for their permanent residency. But they were only given a 1 year, and that the matter would be reviewed, which is when it's going to be reviewed at the end of September. When this young man right now is really questioning himself that I have run for Canada, put Canada on the map, won gold medal for Canada and all these things. I am even looking to go and represent Canada at the Olympic Games. And if I am bringing gold medal into Canada, putting Canada on the international podium, and I am not even good enough to stay in Canada, then who is? How many people you see go to war for America, go to war for the UK, go to war for Canada, and when they finish their what you would call this now, when they finish their time in the army and anything goes wrong, they are deported. I never forget the man who was deported from America because they caught him with a spliff. And he has been in the army for umpteen amount of years in America. So you go to a country, put your life on the line. Life you put on the line for that country. And they catch you with one spliff and they're ready to deport you. People, first and foremost, before we jump into the story, make we big up some people now, man. Everybody, sorry about missing the comments. You know me not like touch back the screen. Ragamuffin me, big up yourself. Well, Emerson Brown, big up yourself. Alan Bailey, big up yourself. Wally for blessing. Michael Crystal, big up yourself. Sorry guys if you have commented before and I didn't see your comment. I apologize because I know me not like move the screen because the lighting and all of these things. You understand on the screen. Christine Williams, God favored me, big up yourself. Princess Rosedal, big up yourself. Jacqueline Martin, big up yourself. Wally for love and blessing. Princess Rosedal, Jacqueline Martin, I can see your J Progress Entertainment badge every single time. Maureen Higgins, I can see your J Progress Entertainment badge. So we know you guys are a loyal member from the get-go. Chops, big up yourself. Mary Brown, big up yourself. Paul Persard, big up yourself every single time. Wally for blessing to you. Paul Persard, I glimpsed your comment earlier when you say you always tune into my show. Thank you for watching J Progress Entertainment and for being a regular viewer. Champion, big up yourself. Greetings from Toronto, Canada. Toronto, Canada. I honor this tonight because things don't look so pretty. Natalie Shirley, big up yourself. Adele R, big up yourself. Marva Lee Lewis, big up yourself every single time. Michelle Brown, well, love and blessing, big up yourself, Michelle Brown. Yes, man, make we big up a wonderful, beautiful, lovely viewers them. Mariette Wigan, big up yourself. Samuel Thomas, big up yourself. Glorious Joyful Lifestyle, big up yourself. And me see your J Progress Entertainment badge beside your name. So we know you is a loyal subscriber to the show. Because you have your badge for sure that. You understand? Yes, my lovely people. Big up Grace Walker. Big up yourself. Love and blessing to you, Grace Walker. Yes, man. Alan Bailey. Big up. Alan Bailey, a big up Champagne. You know, well, if a blessing to you, Champagne. Because when you have a viewer, big up, you must be a regular. Big up. Well, if a love and blessing. Yes, no, man. We just have big up some people before we jump into the story. Get some people up on the live. Right, they say it there, man. Samuel Thomas, big up yourself. I love you guys too, man. Whole heap of love and blessing every single time. Georgia, big up yourself. Right, they say the man. Michael Garwood, big up yourself, man. Right true. Love and love alone every single time. Welcome to the program, and guys who already know, we're on the road to 80,000 YouTube subscriber. Jacqueline John, big up yourself. And you know I can't get to that without you guys sharing the videos and booting the videos. There is a new feature on YouTube where you guys can comment and push the videos to get the videos out there more. So guys, you know I need your help and always need your help to achieve all. Karen D, big up yourself every single time. Carlene Castang, big up yourself. Whole heap of love and blessing, no man. Right true. I see your Barbados flag or your Bahamas flag and your America flag side right. All right, my people, without further ado, make we jump into the story right now and make we shed some light on the reality of when you leave Jamaica or in one of them country there and go to one of these big foreign. Sometimes you think that you can do things to kind of cancel out any misfortune with immigration, but it's never like that. Delores Buckley, big up yourself every single time. Right true. All right, my people. What we have in front of us here now is a track star, and his name is TAMARRI LINDO. And right now, TAMARRI LINDO is a university student in Canada. But TAMARRI LINDO is shocked with fear of deportation right now. Another deportation fear again, which they had experienced before. So now he's shocked with the deportation fear again as 1 year reprieve ends. So they have given them the 1 year reprieve, right? And then that will give them to have another interview to review back the case again, the asylum case, right? Because what is the problem here now is that this young man family took the trip to Canada and decided not to go back home because his dad was a very active member in the political space and his grandmother was also an active member. But the issue is, his dad has an attempted assassination on his life at least 3 times in Jamaica because of his involvement in politics. Right? And because of that, they had to take their family and leave to Canada. Before they went to Canada, they had to go into hiding in Jamaica before they even get the chance for everything sorted out for them move to Canada. And now the entire family is in Canada. And now the problem is, at the end of this month, they could be told that you guys will be deported back to Jamaica. And what this young man is saying, the moment them reach a Jamaica and news flying at them community that they are back on the soil, things now gonna look good for the family. Canada, when a man come in your country and represent your country this well and lift your flag, I think little compassion and little sympathy can be awarded to him and his family. Him no come to Canada do drugs. Him no come to Canada gang bang. Him not come to Canada do nothing illegal or nothing. He's upholding the country. Monarch is pretty much in Canada lifting the flag. For Canada, I run worldwide everywhere. I run for Canada and I win medal and all kind of something. And he not the intention to represent Canada in the Olympics. He didn't say he was going to represent Jamaica. He said he was going to represent Canada. Moving on. The young man say his dreams of representing Canada at the Olympics. He won a gold medal at the 2025 Ontario University Athletics meet. Why? 1 year after the track star, who is a track star in Canada right now, TAMARRI LINDO, was granted a reprieve from deportation because they were going to deport the family before, Last 2024, they were going to deport the family. And the public outcry and all different groups and charity groups and all kind of something begged for this boy and his family. And immigration said we will give them, we can't give them the permanent residency, we will give them a year and then we give them do the asylum thing and then we review them case. So now the 1 year is coming to an expiration at the end of this month. His family is now once again facing the threat of being forced to move back to Jamaica. LINDO is currently in his third year of health studies at the York University, holds a gold medal for the 2025 Ontario University Athletics Championship in the 60-meter hurdle. He says his dream is to go to the Olympics with Canada. Ever since I came here, I always wanted to represent Canada, he said. I can see it. I could even taste it. A man like that. A representation like that for the country. God forbid a young man who come in your country and involved in a violence and a sell drugs and a do all manner of evil and not contribute meaningfully to the country. This man is representing all Canadians. And tell you what, we're not ready. After all that is proven, because remember, when you make allegation about asylum, they do their own investigation. So when the investigation is done and realize that his family life is really at risk in Jamaica, and then try to take his father life almost 3 times in Jamaica, sake of politics, he must run up and down in a community. They must move him family and put them in a hiding. You're willing to send back this man and his family through all of that. Moving on. The man say, LINDO say, but no. LINDO says goal seems almost too far away to achieve. His family has an interview scheduled with the Canada Border Service Agency, CBSA, at the end of September, when the young man says that they might be told they are being deported for a lack of status in Canada. The man say, I knew it could happen, but I didn't expect it to happen. LINDO says family applied for a permanent residency, but the process can be lengthy. He traveled from Jamaica to Canada 6 years ago to avoid political persecution. Last July, the family was granted a 1-year reprieve following public outcry at their possible deportation. Advocacy group Migrant Worker Alliance for Change announced at a time the LINDOs receive a temporary resident permit for immigration, refugee and citizenship Canada. So if it wasn't for the advocacy groups and the public outcry, they wouldn't have looked at them and think about giving them a 1-year reprieve. It wouldn't happen. They want to get the 1-year visa for staying in the country. Based on the Immigration, Refugee and Citizenship Canada, they are saying that this decision was made likely to give them the 1 year, right? They cannot provide any information on the private details of a specific case, but that multiple steps are carried out in process to ensure procedural fairness. The time removal of an inadmissible foreign national plays a critical role in supporting the integrity of Canada immigration system. When you listen what them say, just like America, the timely removal of inadmissible foreign national plays a critical role in supporting the integrity of Canada's immigration system. They said in an email statement, but listen, you hear them I say? Them need to deport them because this shows the integrity of the Canada's immigration system. People seek asylum and get asylum in Canada who brings no value to the country. People seek asylum and get asylum in Canada who are involved in all kind of something. And a man and his family who is contributing and representing Canada and putting Canada under a spotlight like I saw for them look good. When you're ready to send them back, go meet the trigger man. We are wait upon them after 3 attempts upon him father life. What kind of integrity? If as a big first world country as Canada, what kind of integrity is being upheld for the Canada's immigration system? When as a first world country and you can save a family life and you are not willing to take that step, you would rather send a family to be eliminated even when you know that the facts are there, that they will be eliminated in Jamaica if they go back. You'd rather send a family, a poor family, to Jamaica to be eliminated even when the proof is right there in front of your face that them are wait for them to take them life. For what reason? To protect the integrity of Canada's immigration system. So as a first world country, as a country that leads by example, you are telling me that a poor family seek refuge in your country to live a better life, to be safe, to be protected, and they are in that country and they are not doing anything bad. And you are telling me that you are willing to send them back to be unalive? Moving on. The IRCC said all asylum claims are assessed individually and there is no guarantee a claimant will be allowed to remain in Canada. We understand that these sort of situations are incredibly difficult and do emphasize with the families. They said in an email to the big news team over Canada, a decision to remove someone from Canada is not taken lightly. They added that people subject to removal from Canada may be eligible to apply for a pre-removal risk assessment. This is the part where I am confused, you know. A lot of these countries say they have humanitarian responsibilities to fulfill. A lot of these countries say there will be a parent country and a country. This is why they have asylum programs in this country. People from war-ridden country, people who their lives are at risk and they need to flee their country to preserve their lives. This is where the asylum program comes in. And if Canada has done their checks and they can prove that this family life is in fact in danger if they were to return back to Jamaica, you tell me how difficult can it be to give one family in a big old dirty country where we no have there, we no never have space, we no never have enough people to live in the country them. At the same Canada, me see a beg people to come live at Quebec. At the same Canada, me see a come beg people to come live at Nova Scotia. At the same Canada, me see a beg people to come occupy some province because they do not have enough people to live and work there. Why not take this family and say, all right, if you are in Ontario, we are already populated in this province. So tell you what, I am going to send you to a less developed province. That is your option, to go to a less developed province to help to build the population there. Remember, Canada beg people to come live in Canada, you know? Because Canada is so big, they don't have enough population, and the Canadian population is fading because it is the older people in Canada. The workforce in Canada is failing because Canada population is older people. Hence why Canada always employ foreign workers. Out of every country, Canada take the most farm work people and they go work there. Because they not nobody if you work. Because the population old. You go check the status. Everybody who go on farm work go America, go Canada then go. Check how much farm work Canada give Jamaica and tell me how the people then gone. If 100 of them go America, 500 of them go to Canada. So we have a family where now do nothing wrong. They have incorporated in the communities and in society meaningfully. They have a son who represents Canada on an international platform. I don't know, tell me, say, one of the province them where run down where you no want people to go live to help build up. In order to deport them back, go back to Jamaica, you no can't send them out of the province them. You not a teacher, you not nobody. How much teacher reach Canada right now if you go help Canada teach? And when you not take them over there, you not take them and their whole family. So you not have space over there. Make we move on. Make we jump into the traumatic experience where this young man outlined what his family endured in Jamaica. So Canada, since you never know what happened at Jamaica, and since Canada think Jamaica want to go play place, when seriousness come in politics, and man say them want to analyze you think I just talk them attack. Since you never know Canada, make we break down certain things. The young man say, the family traveled from Jamaica to Canada 6 years ago to avoid political persecution. He applied for permanent residency in the last year, but the process can be lengthy. LINDO's grandmother was a member of the parliament for the official opposition in the Caribbean country, right? LINDO's father also volunteered and helped campaign with a certain political party in Jamaica, which is why the family say it's at risk. The young man says his father survived 3 assassination attempts in Jamaica. A 2024 news release from the Migration Worker Alliance for Change confirmed that. So a true say the man survived 3 assassination attempts. So no, they'll send him down to the 4th time to go see if they will shoot and miss him. It gets serious down there when it comes to these kind of things, and it is rightly so. It gets very serious. He recalls the young man recalls with his family having to go into hiding for a couple months and his father being chased after in their community. That was a very traumatic experience. The man said even when he came to Canada for the first time, he was paranoid. Paranoid out of him skull. He see all what him no see. The man said he had to be looking over his shoulder every time because I was so uncertain and very scared for a very long time, even though he was in Canada, in a different country. That's what Jamaica does to you when you experience certain things. Take it as me tell you. All right. The family immigration lawyer said the family is facing a serious risk in Jamaica, which is rightly so. Because if a man attempt after your life 3 times, God and go see if he more connect the 4th time then. Because of that Canada want to see. And what they gonna say? What happen now? When you not send the family down there now and nothing happen to them, you put out statement now as Canada, we sincerely regret the decision. We didn't really understand the serious nature of the situation. Now we have terrible regrets that we had made that decision. My condolences to the family. That's all they want to do. That is all they're going to do. Moving on. One of the risks you face going back to your own country. The other is your ties to Canada, which they do have. He said if someone who is facing a death sentence in their home country in Jamaica and is winning gold medals for Canada cannot stay in Canada, I don't know who can stay. LINDO say he received words of a new deportation threat as soon as he came back from competing in Canada Summer Games. Knowing that this could potentially happen has really played a big part on his mental health. When I compete, I can focus properly. He cannot focus properly. The man says he's hopeful people will continue to speak out about his case and reaching out to members of parliament saying the situation is heartbreaking. I really love Canada, the young man said. This is the safest place for us to be right now. I would have to give up on so many things that I have built here and so many things that I have wanted to achieve. And this is where the young man closed off his argument. My people, let me tell you something. I'm going to be real with you now. You have some people who run off and who in some people country like America, Canada, England. Where they are Jamaica. Then if you deport them. But then you have some people who as a Jamaican you can understand and sympathize. Because a lot of people, you know, well, you see come out here, come chat, you know. They have never experienced certain things in Jamaica. They don't know the seriousness of some parts of Jamaica when it comes on to local Jamaicans. Them don't know why some people literally have to run with a foreign for true and never go back to Jamaica. Me hear of so many cases where man go back to Jamaica and them not get to reach at them yard when them left the airport. Look on the man where did runway from Jamaica and thinks everything calm down. And when him left the airport and Norman man the airport, them lick out him skull at the stoplight, him not get to reach where my yard where I go. So when a man you think say everything forget about and people no members say they want to get rid of you. When you go through that the airport there, this little boy are not wrong. If they all them reach a Jamaica and people, some people get wind that they are here now in Jamaica, the family. Me tell you something. Since you don't know. Maybe in Canada, them afraid to come to your yard. Them afraid to come at your yard. In a Canada, they may be afraid to come at your yard and do certain things. But you see in Jamaica, then come at your yard, then get rid of the mother, the father, the sister, the brother, the pitney them get rid of your dog, them get rid of your cat. They spray grandma's doing for your flowers them in your yard and kill them. And then them light your house and burn it down flat. Since you no feel say Jamaica a joke thing when man want you. And must think say because you may have little young smaddy in your family them care. Speaking right now as we speak. In Nannyville. Marvally. A 2-year-old little boy was unalive. Whilst in the community, a car drove up, a strange car drove up. And the car drove past a group of people, make a turn, drove back down, slow down, roll down the window, and you know what happened next. 2 people was no longer among the land of the living. And in those 2 people, a 2-year-old little boy was also a victim. Take it as me tell you. People, I hope and I pray that this family get the chance to stay in Canada. I hope that the Canada immigration look into the matter, sympathize with the family, and just give them a chance in Canada. Give them a chance. People who is doing meaningful things in a country, helping to elevate the country, I think they deserve a little chance. And people who go to your country, go mash you up and get in a badness and a sell drugs and a do all kind of manner of evil and a thief and all kind of something and a whole cruff in your country, and them have to get rid of. Now people who are go up on podium with the Canadian flag. Now somebody who want to go somewhere to represent the country at the highest level that they can. That's a different ball game. Eliza, I saw your name. Are your name Lizard? I must say Lizard your name. So Lizard say, so who responsible for crime in Jamaica? Is it Canada? Lizard, take it as me tell you. Go up on a tree and climb it and make sure I want apple tree too and see if you see no green apple where you can go bite and yam. Go on a tree, Lizard, and see if you can crawl out for one little piece of limb, Lizard, and see if no green apple depending where you can go yam. Because Canada have some whole heap of foreign apple up there. Look for one of the green skin one them and as just crawl your little maga wishy-washy lizard self, go up on the limb. Go on, Lizard, and see if you can find one green apple if you go bite. Because you're in the wrong place. One cat can't buck you up. In Lizard, one little cat can't see you. Somebody can't let out them cat out of the house and make them see you, Lizard. You wait till you and cat meet up. You will know who create crime in Jamaica if Canada. When you and cat meet up, you tell me who create crime in Jamaica if Canada. Since Lizard want to make noise, before you go in your tree and crawl up in the pinnacle of the tree and look if you can find one green apple and stay away from puss. No, you want to push up your little head. Go and push up your little head and long out your beak, Lizard. Cat we know what to do with you. Go and push out your beak same way. Since you want to be seen. Cat we know what to do with you when you and cat woke up. After you have your encounter with cat Lizard, then you get back to me. And after that, I will tell you who responsible for crime in Jamaica if it's Canada. These are the type of people who no see sometime in a life. They don't even know when to have empathy. They don't even know when to sympathize. They don't even know when to understand reality. They always want to be seen. The lizard, after you go up on the tree and crawl out on the limb and bite the apple, and when you see cat down at the foot of the tree, you just crawl down and say hello, and after that we talk. Because you want to be seen. You want to be seen. This is the reality of life, you know, people. Everybody, sometimes, some people don't even know where to bridge it. They don't know where to. They really do not know where to bridge it. These are the type of people who see somebody are dead and they have everything to help them. But them say, me not help you. Me I keep it for myself, because one day me probably a go dead too. So me I gonna need it for myself. Them no know what will happen to them, you know. But they are just never willing to help another person. Them heart bitter. Them life sad. Them whole aura is clouded with darkness. So they don't even know when to sympathize. They don't even know when to be a good Samaritan. They don't even know when to help. They cannot distinguish between good and bad. They just cannot. Who is responsible for crime in Jamaica? Is it Canada? That sound like a somebody where all of the screw they ain't chopping at their head too, no? You know what me ask the question to me chat. Chat. Who responsible for crime in Jamaica? Is it Canada? One sensible somebody could ask that question in the chat. Jackie said, please don't block her. Jackie, you know some of the black people, Jackie? Jackie, look how long you're on my live and you look how long you watch J Progress. You know say J Progress not black people. If anything, me quick have to go get her and get me screwdriver and screw back the screw them in her head. Because this screw then slack up in her head. Somebody like that is screw then loose in their head. How could you ask a question like that? Jesus. When you hear Lizard say there, you are all agreed with me because you don't want me to diss you. Obviously, this is a new member to my channel. This is a very new member. Yes, so me a show no. Sometimes we don't have some passerby. Sometimes we don't have some passerby. And they may be excitement and people over their head. And don't know if they represent themselves. Imagine, you know. We're talking about a family. A family of roughly 5 people. Right? Who have fled Jamaica. I fled Jamaica. Fearing for their life. And Lizard, let me ask you this now. As a human being, let's put this in your hands. Let's say you deport them back to Jamaica. And within a week, you hear that an entire family was slaughtered after returning from Canada. As a human being, what would your response be? Such is life? Lizard, what would your response be if that family, you were in charge of their destiny in Canada right now, and you deport them? So you have deported them to Jamaica, and within a week time, you watch the news and the very family you have deported back to Jamaica, it's been reported on the news that that family has been slaughtered, the entire lot of them. What would be your response? What would be your response? Oh, it would be Jamaica that have to protect them. Okay. So when they go down there and the entire family gets slaughtered, I say, well, it's Jamaica that have to protect them. When you have the power, who have the power now to determine if they live and the possibility of them going back to Jamaica and lose their life? Isn't it Canada? Do you know? Let me bring you into a little bit of light now. Do you know that countries like Canada, America, and England have pledged to protect people like these? Do you know much about if Jamaica have an asylum program down there? Or you know that Canada, America, and England and these first world countries do? What is the asylum program for? Do you have any knowledge of what an asylum program means? What is it for? Who does it protect? I bet you don't know. Because if you did know, you wouldn't have said that. So all the families then, from the Middle East, Afghanistan, all these other countries, are you saying those countries should protect them as well? So all the families now who Canada has taken from the Ukraine and bring to Canada to protect them, are you saying Canada should send them back as well because the Ukraine should protect them? So me I tell you now, when someone no just talk, but I just talk or no talk, answer the question. Should Canada send them all back for their country to protect them? Remember, you say no, who caused the crime in Jamaica is not Canada. I am sure Canada didn't cause the crime in Ukraine, Iraq, Israel, any one of these countries, South Sudan, some of these African countries. Did Canada cause the war in these countries and the crime? Did Canada accept them with open arms as part of their duty as a first world country, as a humanitarian country, as a country who vows on a national to provide aid and support where necessary as their humanitarian duty as a first world country? Go on another platform, go talk foolishness, but not on J Progress. Remember, J Progress is not an idiot. When you hear J Progress come here, so come talk any kind of topic him talk about, he's not an easier to it. Hold on, you answer me? I would be very intrigued on your answer because I don't think you I thought you were I thought so. I thought so. I really thought so anyway. Anyway, Katrina Morris. Katrina Morris said, Jay, look at last week with Brown Man who KILLED so much people in Jamaica, and he was a very notorious person. They should have let him face the consequences, etc., instead of deporting him. No, so then quick have sell him go to Jamaica. What about the Haitians in Jamaica who were also sent back? Who I said that? Ace 99. Ace 99. Jeez, I'm crying it. We have got to do this. Ace 99. How much people you know around go to Jamaica? Who no see say sometimes Ace 99, you're a regular viewer of my channel, you know. Ace 99. Did a plane load of Jamaican go to Canada illegally now? With this Arista family. When people are going to Jamaica from Haiti, how much of them go? One whole boatload of them. Jamaica, where Jamaica will put them? People are, we are talking about a family who run away from Jamaica. Sure. Ace 99, you're a regular viewer to the channel. This person say, Lizard say asylum is for war. So Lizard, when a person who is facing his life is at risk because of his preferences in life, let me break it down to you. When Canada accept a man or a woman because of their preferences in life, whether a man or a woman of their choice, and for that reason they are granted asylum, is that because of war? Oh God. So sometimes my life gets so interested. Tina say we go sleep. Go and go take a sleeping pill. Go and go take a sleeping pill, man. Whatever what Canada you know. Boy, oh boy. Ace God, yes, I know people do lie about their situation, but in a lot of asylum cases, an investigation is done. Don't be fooled. They know that some people lie. They do know that. You understand? So you're not just granted asylum just like that. You know, there is a pre-investigation at some level that they can establish if what you're saying is close to the truth or not. You understand? You don't just get up and say, me a seek asylum just like that. Guys, we have gone well. We have gone well over the time, guys. So this is where we pretty much close off the show. Guys, thank you very much for all your input, for all your comment. And Eliza, whatever your name is as well. When you next time when you come on a platform, you try to understand the reasoning. You try to understand the reasonings before you make certain comments. You're free to your own opinion, you know. Don't get it wrong. You are, you know. And again, yes, that's what I was about to say, Jackie. We welcome your view as well. Don't feel that your view is not welcome, but this is how the platform works. And everybody know that, you know. Your view is welcome, but at the same time, in the reasoning, we will address you as well. It can come off a way, but don't take it to heart. Don't take it to heart. Because if you are not a new member and you are not a passerby, you should know how J Progress carry out this program. So again, I appreciate your comments. And don't take it to heart, but this is how the program works. Some people get bashing, some people get trashing, some people get something. So please not take it to heart. You understand? Yes. At least your views are welcome like everybody else. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that I'm going to agree with your view. It can be opinionative and anything like that. You understand? You say maybe I could be... Yes, you're new to the... Me no professional. Nobody never tell you that. Me waka. Listen, what if I am a country bunkan? You tell me if you ever hear one country bunkan professional. First of all, I mean that we can chat good, one proper line of English. So why you telling me to professional? What? What kind of professional? You see, you take it to heart, you know. But don't take it to heart. Just understand that when you go make some bold comment, any card can play. Any card play, but the good thing is you never run off of the channel. You didn't run off the channel, so you have little strength in your foot them. So you stand up and take whatever you forget. So at least you're firm by your argument. But anyway, again, thank you for passing through. Thank you for commenting. Everybody, thank you very much for joining J Progress Entertainment again. Guys, Ace99 said, where's my friend Evie? I have not seen her for some time now. Hope she's okay. That's a very good point. I will, when I finish this live, I will definitely go and check on Evie. What time is it? It's after 11. I don't know if it is too late, but when I finish this live, I will go and check on Evie. You understand? And see if she's okay. Because there's a few lives I've done and I haven't seen her on the live. So I will definitely check on her, guys, and see that Evie is okay. Because that's one of my dear one viewer and subscriber them. You understand? And that is how me do it. Me know my people, them, you know. And once me have them connect, so that's why, guys, me tell you, if you reach out to me on my WhatsApp, so me can have no connect, so me can have no contact, because I know my regular people, them, so me can always check on them. And a matter of fact, me I go for my phone. Hold on, me I go for my phone right now. Let me get my phone, guys. Because this is Me don't see Evie if it's true, and me need to check. Me need to check and make sure say she okay. Because me not like when me not see me day one people, them me know for a long time. And a good thing you guys, but you know sometimes people can be busy and do them own thing. You know? People can. Samuel Thompson say, who say what's the number? The number is on the screen. The number is in my bio thing there, and it's also on my logo where you guys can reach out. You know? My phone, this phone is mostly off if I'm busy. But at least you can ring or left a message. So sometimes you can get familiar with some name and some number and them something there. So that way, you know, me know me people them, because sometimes I can check in for my people them, you left a message and stuff. You understand? Tina Francis say, Jay, read me comment. Tina Francis say, Jay, read me comment. Let me go find Tina comment. Tina, she asked, what you mean by go sit down at the front? Tina, Eliza or Eliza? I say your name. Let me see how make me want to get your name right, you know. Eliza, I would think it's Eliza or something like that, right? Eliza, next time when we have class, you go at the front and you will find out. Anytime we have class next time, you go to the front of the class and you will find out. Because a long time me not keep class. You know, one day I front of class when me a teach. You would have wish your mother never said you come to school because I know nothing good. It is nothing at all good. So I know you would have never want to come at the front of the seat. Hold on there, guys. Let me check in for my friend. Anytime if she answer me, I cut on off. She gone her bed. Hello?
Hi, Jay.
Alright, you don't come off of my live now. She alright. At least you don't know say she alright.